Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now, as you may or may not know, I have like a folder with screenshots of all the suggestions that I'm getting from you guys. Like whenever there's a new suggestion, I make a screenshot of it, save it, and I have my folder and then just pick them out one by one. Now, while going through that exact folder today, I realized there is a suggestion that has been there since October last year. So a little bit of time has passed since, and I actually never got to it. I guess I'm just demented or something. Yeah, this one is from Ed Rose. It's called Kids Saying Bad Words They Don't Understand. Yeah, it took some time, but I guess better sooner than never. No, later than never. Anyway, yeah, sorry that it took so long, but here it is. I hope this is the video. It's like the exact same title. I'm guessing this is the one. Came out 5 months ago, so by the time you recommended it, it was very new. It's a longer video with 11 minutes, but let's just see what we can expect from this one. I'm guessing it's going to be quite the crazy one. Anyways, thank you for suggesting this video. I'll leave the link to the original video in the description, as always. Show him some love, and let's get started.
Just a heads up, YouTube really don't like this video, so I've had to go through censoring the odd word here and there with this ding.
This is so stupid. And certain words
Keep
just censors the videos.
Because this video is very funny. I remember watching Titanic as a kid, and Jack referenced a
one-legged prostitute.
I asked my mum what a prostitute was, and she said it was someone who sold their body for.
Yeah, not wrong.
For the longest time, I thought prostitutes cut off their body parts, like their legs, and sold them out of desperation. A couple of years.
Okay, I can understand why you got that impression.
Later, I had a camp counsellor who was a double amputee. I very sincerely asked him if he was a prostitute. He didn't even respond. I still cringe so hard thinking about it to this day. I mean, I think we all did stuff.
Kid,
my mum was horrified when my little cherub face erupted with the C word, thinking it was on par with calling someone, I don't know, a twit. Because you pick up bad words from films, songs, even YouTube videos. As a young girl, I heard the word testicles on Fear Factor. They had to eat bull testicles. One day, when I was about 5, my friend's dad was pushing us on the tyre swing. I yelled, "Wee! Higher! It's making my testicles tickle!" I was in middle school.
Wait, was it a girl? As a young girl. Damn.
No idea what it meant. I thought I would try it out at home later that day, and when Mum asked me to take out the trash, I looked at her and said, what do you think I am? Some kind of slut or something? The Simpsons movie came out when I was 5. My dad let me watch it with him. The next day we went to my parents' friend's house and I screamed, "Bountiful penis!"
You were kinda asking for it, like, you take your child to watch the Simpsons movie when he's 5. Like, bro, what did you expect was gonna happen?
Because I stubbed my toe on the couch. Poontang pie. When I was younger, I heard The Rock say it and the crowd would laugh.
A great big piece of that poontang pie?
So I just thought it was a funny type of pie. I asked my mum for some for Thanksgiving. I thought phallic meant gothic or dark for some reason. I suggested to someone at church that a coffin seemed kind of phallic.
A coffin seemed kind of... Bro.
My mum walked into the room, asked what I was watching. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie's dad had just got laid.
What?
Excuse me? Yeah, he got laid. I feel bad for him. Now they don't have any money. Oh, laid off. The expression is laid off, not me.
Ooh. Just one word missing makes such a big difference. Oof.
But my sister used to lap her drinks up like a dog.
Huh? What? Okay.
One time they forgot to bring her a straw at the restaurant we were in, and she loudly screamed, "Oh, guess I'll do it doggy style!"
Oh. No, let me go back. Let me get my thumbnail. Guess I'll do it doggy style. Bro, how old was she? No. Oh no, that's not good. That's horrifying. What the fuck?
Screamed, "Oh, guess I'll do it doggy style!" This one kid on my
Bro.
block came up to me and my friends playing ball.
No.
He had a cramp or something and said, "Ah, man, I've got a boner in my rib." Not me, but a friend of
What?
mine used to say pap smear all the time, thinking it was just a synonym for when something gets obliterated or smashed. He'd say, "The guy totally just got smushed into a big pap smear." A little boy to his mother
Yeah.
probably heard it on a gaming stream. "Oh, clap your cheeks." One time when I was 11 or 12, I was at Blockbuster and saw a copy of Condemned: Criminal Origins for rent, and asked my mum if I could rent this cool game called Condemned: Criminal Orgies. I was around 7.
Bro.
Mum, careful. If you put on too much makeup, you'll look like a whore. When I was a kid, I used...
Damn. Damn. You know, things probably not even that wrong.
the word urinate instead of alternate. I would always tell people I was urinating between tasks, and I would also tell people that when I grew up, I was going to urinate between New York City and my hometown. I used to confuse diary with diarrhea.
Oh yeah, that's comedy in the making.
You can imagine how this became an issue when I told my kindergarten class how
Mhm.
much I love my diarrhea. Oh, it's just so pretty.
Damn.
And has this fresh smell.
Oh no, it gets worse. It's just so pretty and it has this fresh smell. Mmm.
Oh, I
Mmm.
love writing and drawing in
Ah. Ew.
it. My mum gave me my pink diarrhea.
Bro, it gets worse with every single sentence. How?
Erotic. I confused it with erratic. When I was 7
Ooh.
or 8, my mother heard me call my brother's behaviour erotic.
Oof. Oof.
And told me that the word, it didn't mean what I thought it meant. She was right. Vagina.
He was
I watched
right.
The Last Austin Powers, and for some reason I related the word vagina with a gobble of a chicken. I went up to my
What?
mum, put my chin down to squish up my neck fat, and
What?
proceeded to ask, "Hey mum, does it look like a vagina?" When the South Park movie came out on VHS, I begged and begged my mum to let me watch it. She watched a couple of the earlier episodes and decided it would probably be safe.
Big mistake. Big fucking mistake.
She regretted her decision when I asked curiously while having Sunday dinner at my grand's house what a clitoris is.
Ah. Well. What do you do now?
Apparently, once when I was like 2 or 3, I was off in the corner of the living room playing by myself when suddenly I looked up, waddled over to where my dad was sitting in his chair, crawled up into his lap, grabbed his collar and said in a rather serious voice, "I'm gonna knock the out of you." My mum...
What? No context, just you went up to your dad and said that. Wow. Okay.
He asked my little sister to get up and grab something for her. While handing it to her, she replied, "Here, my teacher."
Oh.
Once told my class that her son came home from his first day in school and said, "Do you know what I learned today, Mum?" You. Brother-in-law.
It's just like when you learn a foreign language, the very first words you learn is just the insults. You don't know how to ask for directions or small talk, but you can insult him with 13 different words. That's the first thing you learn in school as well.
At Thanksgiving, "Hi, niece. Would you like some turkey?" Blonde-haired, blue-eyed 4-year-old niece.
Mhm.
Turkey.
Fuck turkey. Okay.
Excuse me? Oh, didn't you hear? I said turkey.
Okay, my
I
bad, my
thought
bad.
was synonymous with honk, so you could your horn at someone while
So you could fuck your horn at some... What?
driving. Hey babe, let's honk. Lenny face emoji. A kid I know once used as a dinosaur noise. I was waiting in the car with my then 5-year-old
Bro.
daughter while her dad loaded groceries in the trunk. She looks at me all excited and said, Mummy, I have a great idea. Let's surprise Daddy when he gets in the car and yell out, hey, you motherfucker. I want...
Well, did you do it or did you not? That's the most important question here. Did you do it or did you not? I think I would laugh my ass off if I was the dad and my daughter would just like be, hey, you motherfucker. I think I would laugh my ass off.
told my grandma to off because I thought that's what you say to people when they're leaving. When I was pretty small, around 4 or 5 years old, I was in the car with my family and out of nowhere I just called my grandma a
Why?
out of all the things I could have said, I called her a when I was a child, and
Why?
maybe 3 or 4, my dad was driving me somewhere. We got cut off, and my dad flipped them off and called them a head. Fast forward a few days, my mother tells me to pick up a mess.
We can tell what is going to happen, all right?
I wasn't having any of that, so I flipped her off and called her a head.
And then the kid and the dad both got in trouble.
My daughter, 7, and I were driving one day, trying to make a left turn, but there was a guy on a bicycle in the way. From the back seat, I heard,
okay, yeah.
What's this doing? Once, while we were stuck in stop-and-go traffic on our way home from daycare, my 2-year-old son said, what a cluster Wait, wasn't wrong?
Yeah, you're right, he wasn't wrong.
Skull emoji! My little brother announced that he had to take a booty call and ran to the bathroom during dinner.
Bro, where did he learn that? That's more like a toilet call, bro.
I thought a brothel was a soup kitchen. When I was younger and someone would get in like an instant karma situation, I used to innocently yet enthusiastically say, that's what you get for sucking up the D. Where D meant danger. I thought it was so clever. It got me some weird looks from my parents. When I was little, I thought condoms were a type of battery.
Huh? Okay, I guess.
I ate a lot of apples and saw apples as a way to refresh my energy. When the apples ran out once, I told my Mum, we need more condoms. Yeah, pretty sure my neighbours just heard me yell that out. I thought foreskin meant skin in general. I mean, there's forearm, forehead, etc. I got hit on the shoulder and yelled, ow, my foreskin. You know that song? You give me fever. Yeah, I misheard. Was belting out. You give me beaver in the morning, beaver all through the night. Beaver! Oh, sorry, sudden visceral personal flashback to being a little kid singing that I'm horny, horny, horny all night long song, thinking the lyrics were I'm haunted, haunted, haunted. When I was in 7th grade and was a trombonist in middle school, I was complimenting my friend on some specific parts he played and wanted to say that he was a beast, but I ended up saying, oh, you've got that, without knowing what that word meant.
Wait. I wanted to say he was a beast, and it's I'm saying you've got that bestiality. Quite possibly one of the worst things you could have said in the situation.
I was a 9-year-old girl in Catholic school.
9-year-old in Catholic school. You know this is going to be good. This is going to be great.
And I thought, thou shalt not commit adultery. Meant, well, you better not think like an adult. So
not think like an adult. Okay.
I confessed to it multiple times.
Oh. Wait. Oof. Bro, what is going to be the reaction from the pastor? Like a 9-year-old, oh, I committed adultery. Huh? Actually, if it's a Catholic pastor, he probably... never mind. Let's not go there.
Third grade teacher broke her leg. Everyone wrote cards to her while she was in the hospital. Wrote rest in peace on mine, but I thought it meant wishing someone peaceful recovery. Loudly crying face emoji. At my cousin's funeral, as I was standing near my mum and my aunt, and they were commenting how young he was and how unfair it was.
At a funeral, by the way. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I was 12, said so young he'd never felt the warmth of a woman.
Huh? Bro, you fucking roasted him. Bro, you roasted him at his funeral. Bro. How did you come up with that shit? So young he'd never felt the warmth of a woman. Bro, I felt personally attacked. What the fuck? How do you come up with that shit at 12? What the fuck?
Never felt the warmth of a woman. I thought euthanize was euthanize and meant to make someone younger, telling grandma she needed to be.
Oh no. Oh no.
Euthanized did not go over well during.
Bro. Oh my god. Oh.
One younger, telling grandma she needed to be euthanized did not go over well during Christmas dinner.
Oh really? I wonder why. That is quite shocking that he did not enjoy that. Bro, that is insane. Grandma, why haven't you been euthanized yet? What the fuck?
I used to mix up terrorist and tourist when I was younger, and whenever I went to a
Okay. I can kind of understand why you as a kid would confuse those two.
foreign place, I'd say, I'm a terrorist! I was trick-or-treating as a prisoner.
At least you played being a terrorist on accident. You didn't decide on purpose, I want to be that.
Someone asked me what I was in jail for, and I said I was in the analog sad face emoji.
I said I was in the KKK. Oh my god.
I had no idea at the time. When I was 12-ish or so, I remember hearing the word.
But you did hear about the KKK. Jesus.
And I'll keep that word hidden for now. It'll be revealed at the end of the post.
Oh, thank you. I thought he was going to just censor it for YouTube's
I
sake.
don't remember where. I just knew I heard the word and I thought it sounded so cool. So me, being the cool kid I was, I wanted to show it off. I didn't have a clue of what it could possibly be. All I knew was that it was fun to say. So, everyone sitting at the dinner table. Mum, dad, older brother.
Oh. Yeah, I can already imagine what's going to happen. Saying a word you learned somewhere as a kid, saying that at the dinner table with your parents is probably the worst thing you could do. After, like, saying it to your teacher
His
or your
friend, and
principal.
my younger brothers. After some conversation, it dies down and just gets quiet since everyone's eating, and I'm like, all right, now's your time to shine. And just shouted loudly
Don't do
at
it.
the table, syphilis.
Okay, to be fair, not the word I was
My
imagining.
mum just staring at me with a horrified look on her face, calling one of my mum's
Okay. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic. In my honest opinion. Like, if my kid would have done that, I would just been like, huh? The fuck? But I wouldn't be like horrified. That's a bit of a WTF moment more, if I'm being honest. I thought it was going to be worse.
My mum just staring at me with a horrified look on her face, calling one of my mum's boyfriends a rod munch. I was 4.
What?
In 6th grade, I called my
A rot munch. Okay, that's
my
creative.
friend a rat hymen in front of his
A fucking what?
mum without knowledge of what it meant. She was like, "Anon, I don't know where you heard that, but never say it again." When I was about 12, I read
Yeah.
it in a book, but I didn't know what it was. I called my mother a dried up old pot.
Huh? You called your mom that and you're still alive. You can consider yourself lucky, my friend. What the fuck? You were 12 and you didn't know that dried up old piss pot is something, negative. What?
7th or 8th grade kid heard a dirty joke, didn't get it, told the teacher in class, "Hey miss, what's better than 2 roses on a piano?"
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Tulips on an organ.
Uh, uh, uh. It's not even a good one.
I told my 8th grade health teacher to, quote, "twiddle my I thought it was
Ha? What? I'm hoping you didn't actually do it.
one of those expressions like, "I'll be darned." In 6th
There's no follow-up, so I'm guessing the teacher actually did not do it. That's a good thing.
grade, my friend thought meant pee.
Okay.
He asked our teacher for a restroom break, saying, "I got a Excuse me, Mr. Teacher, sir, may I take a on this fine morning?"
Bro. Oh.
I thought the term busting a nut meant sitting on your balls wrong, so
Ooh. Ah. Bro, I can't just imagine. Ugh.
at the dinner table I mentioned how I almost busted a nut from how the bus ride from school was so bumpy. When I was a
Bro. No way. I almost busted a nut from how the bus ride from school was so bumpy. Bruh,
I
what
mentioned
the
how I
fuck?
almost busted a nut from how the bus ride from school was so bumpy. When I was a kid, I thought meant thinking real
Yo, he has to censor so much stuff on this video. What?
hard about something or fixating over something. Yeah, I think you were getting that confused with ruminating. God, I hope that doesn't cause you any embarrassment down the line. Well, when we went and visited my grandparents' house, my
Oh no. Oh no.
grandpa took my dad into the garage to show him something with his car. My mum asked us in the living room, "Where are your dad and grandfather?" In front of my brothers, cousins, and grandma, I responded without skipping a beat, "I think they're in the garage." Over the car.
Oh man. Junge. What the fuck?
It can switch around. Sometimes it's parents getting words wrong. This is reversed, but I thought hentai were the tattoos you put on your wrist.
You know what? You're probably not completely wrong. With some of the anime tattoos I've seen on Instagram, you're probably not that far off, honestly.
And told my kids hentai was beautiful once.
Facts.
The way they looked at me, I had to Google it. I meant
We,
henna. So
well, comparing what we got so far, that one is pretty tame.
beautiful once. The way they looked at me, I had to Google it. I meant henna. Sometimes it's not actually a bad word at all. I always thought that elope meant to have sex. It just sounds dirty. We eloped when we were 18. Like real hardcore eloping, you know. And sometimes not
Bruh.
a word, but a thing.
What?
I used to play with this cup in the bath and drink water out of it for years. I did it in the shower too.
Okay.
As I got older, it had a handle on the end of it. I never knew why. I'd fill it up with water in the bath.
Oh no, something bad's gonna happen, isn't it?
or shower and play with it and sip the water out of it, etc., as kids do with toys. One day I witnessed my
Yeah.
mother use this cup in the toilet violently, and that was the
What?
moment I realised what a plunger was.
Ugh. Ugh. Bleh. Bleh. I guess that's also how you can build antibodies. What? Ugh. 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 Bruh, what the fuck? Wow. That was a great video. That was a great video. I'm sorry I put it off for that long, but I'm glad I got to it. Yeah. What the fuck? Some of those were actually crazy. Damn. Thank you for recommending me this. This was a good laugh. I don't know, maybe you guys have stories like that as well to tell. I can't really think of one myself right now, if I'm being honest. Yeah, if you have stories like that that were just as awkward and embarrassing, and you remember that, you can let me know in the comments. Let's have a laugh together. Yeah, thank you very much for recommending this video. I hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend, and I hope I'm gonna see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye!